Hey class, it was brought to my attention that you didn't receive a lecture on conditional, contradictive, and identity equations. Well, this is a quick video to remedy that. This one, I can tell you right now, is a conditional. Let's solve for x. That's the first thing you do on all of them. Solve for x. So I'm going to subtract 4x off. Negative 8 drops. 7 minus 4 gives me a 3x plus 7. All right, now I'm going to move the 7 over by subtraction. I subtract since this is a plus, opposite sign, so they cancel. Negative 8 minus 7 gives us a negative 15. And then lastly, we divide by 3. So x equals negative 5. This is conditional because this equation works on condition that x equals negative 5. These are the equations you've been solving. All right. The next one, well, if I could write it correctly. Step 1, we got to solve for x. So distribute. Share the 2 through, so 2 times x gives us a 2x, and 2 times negative 3 gives us a negative 6. Next thing you do is subtract off the 2x. Well, they cancel. 2 minus 2 is 0. So in this case, the variables disappear, and we're left with negative 6 equals negative 6. Now, a lot of times when students come across this, they think, oop, I've made a mistake. Well, double check your math. It's not beyond happening, so double check. However, no math mistake. Is this statement true? Does negative 6 equal negative 6? The answer is yes. If you get a true statement, and it doesn't have to be just negative 6. It could be 3 equals 3, 5 equals 5, negative 10 equals negative 10. As long as this is true, what you have is a special case called an identity. That means that any value of x that you plug in will work. Any value works with an identity. First one, only one number will work. That's the condition. The identity, any number works. And then one more. All right, need to solve. First thing we do is what? Distribute. So we get 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. Everything else drops. Hey, I have a combined like terms on this one. I have a 3x minus the 2x leaves me an x plus 3 equals x plus 4. Again, I subtract the x off. And again, they cancel. This time, though, I end up with 3 equals 4. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never heard of 3 equaling 4. So, if you end up with a false statement, then You have something called a contradiction or a contradictive, either or. It means that this equation can't work. There's no solution. So most of the time I no solution. There is not a number that will work. Again, this is another one that when students solve and they come up with this, they're pretty sure that they kind of freak out a little bit and say, oh, I must have done a mistake. Yeah, there's a possibility. Double check your math. But yes, you can come up with something that like this. So there's the 3. Hopefully this helps so that your guys aren't missing anything. The only thing different was yes, you do solve. You look for how it comes out. And this is the new info that you didn't have before. Was what happens when the x or the variables cancel. When the variables cancel, you have two special case conditions. One is the identity. I also abbreviate, by the way, as an ID. Or a contradictive, abbreviated as no solution. This one, any number works, no number works. Conditional's the one you've been solving, one number works. So hopefully this clarifies. Good luck.